this is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video. And today, I am challenging you once again to beat my time on the glide minigame. I did this before a while ago on the cavern map, and a lot of people beat me. I wasn't too surprised to hear that. A lot of people didn't. A lot of people I know today are still trying to beat the time I set then. But today, we are not going to be doing it on cavern. We're going to be doing it on dragon, which is one of the newer maps that was added. And I really, honestly, haven't played the glide game too much since I did my last video on it. I have been practicing specifically on this map, knowing I'm about to record this video. So I've been playing for about half an hour, just kind of I wanted to learn a route. Like, I didn't want to just be kind of just struggling, banging into walls, trying to find shortcuts. I wanted to have a general idea about what direction it is that I'm going to head in as I make my way down, and I think I have that now, so that should make things a little bit easier, but I am far from a glide pro. So when I'm saying, can you beat my time? I'm not saying, ha, good luck beating my time. I'm saying, can you beat my time? You probably can, but can you? So the way this is going to work is I'm just going to keep playing the game. I'm doing solo at first, and then eventually I'm going to jump into an online game and see whether the people in the game that I'm with can beat my time, and see if I'll be able to win a game. And yeah, hopefully together with the shared knowledge, we will all get a little bit better at the glide mini game. So these are kind of my first few runs. I'm trying to just roughly show you the route. So I go down here, and then I boost up there, and sometimes I can make it to these air, and sometimes I can't. And oh, I just about did. So this might actually be a pretty good first run. I have hit the walls twice, so I have lost my hearts. And whoa, that was so close. I so nearly hit that last wall. Right, if I'm really, really careful, then I could start off with a really good opening time here. So to be honest, I'm going to be extra careful now, just because I really don't want to hit anything. So I'm going to go as fast as I can. And Dragon, actually, it's a relatively simple one to go fast on, I think. Like, I think it is one of the trickier levels, kind of just to complete in general when you're playing it for your first time. But it doesn't look like there's too many crazy shortcuts. So what I've been doing is I've just been kind of looking online at like the world record runs, and you can kind of go down like a chain of, you know, seeing a video where they're like, this is the fastest run ever, and then you see like a reply to it saying like, hey, I beat you by half a second. And then I watch that one and I see they do slightly different. They might cut a corner in a different way. So I watched a bunch of those videos, but I soon realized that I'm not good enough to do it the way that they do it. Like okay, let me attempt it. Let me just talk about there's one bit where you can save loads and loads of time on this map. And I'm going to explain exactly how to do it, but I probably won't be able to do it just because it is really tricky. But you basically cut out an entire huge section of the map, but you got to do it perfectly, and you got to get your speed perfect, and you basically got to dive down through a gap, and then you fly straight back up, and you go over some trees, and you basically cut out like a whole massive turn of the entire course. And I think to get a really good time, you're going to need to do that, which is why I haven't bothered attempting it, just because I don't think I can do it. And it's coming up right about here. So you make your way up there, you go down here, you go down this gap, and you need to go down really, really steep like this, and yeah, you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to bang into everyone. Oh no, we're on the wrong side, but basically, you'd go, oh, where am I? I don't even know where I am now. I'm just slowly drifting down. Let's not count this as one of the runs. I'll show you the bit you skip. You basically skip all of this section that I'm doing now. This would all be skipped out. You wouldn't go this way, you wouldn't do any of this, you wouldn't do this part. This is skipped, and most importantly, these parts are skipped, because this is one of the big sections that really slows you down, is getting boosted up these. You would skip that entire section, skip all of this, and you would go over those trees to my right now, and go straight down to this section here. You can skip out that entire bit if you're able to do it right. So I'm going to do another attempt in the next one. I probably won't make it, but I just want to show you kind of roughly what it is you're supposed to do, and then maybe you can practice it, and that's going to be an easy way to beat my time. But yeah, the first attempt I had was 1 minute 25 seconds. So for an opening time, I'm pretty happy with that. That is a pretty nice target to put down, to say that I'm at least going to get a time of that. But now I'm going to go and see if I can try and cut off a little bit of time on it. I think from my practices I did before this, my best time is, I think, 1 minute 15 seconds something. I could check the leaderboards, but that doesn't really matter, because I'm only going to consider times that I get in this video. Like, I can't say, wow, last week I got this. Nope. I'm going to have a certain amount of time just to try and set a time, and then that is going to be it. That is the time you have to beat. And if you want to be really fair about it, you could maybe see how long this video is and only spend that amount of time trying to beat me. And that way it would be like a complete 1v1, you taking on Stampy. Let's see who would be the victor. And yeah, of course, feel free to leave comments with your times down below. I always prefer videos, like, or at least screenshots of your time, because there's a lot of people that would message me and say like, well, I did it in only 5 seconds, and I'm like, oh yeah, where's your proof then? How do I know you're not lying? So screenshots and videos are always better, just to make more people to believe you. I'm not saying you're a liar. I'm not saying I wouldn't trust you. You know, maybe if you don't, have a screenshot, you can still post your time anyway. But there's a good chance a lot of people won't believe you if you just say, yeah, I won the world record, but I have no proof. Right. Anyway, let's give it another go. That was a pretty good opening there. I didn't bang my head or legs or anything there. This part is really tricky. You've got to go down really steep, and then you go forward, and then you go up like this, and then these are the trees you need to make it over. And oh, I nearly did it. I only banged my head at the last one. I think I could have made it then, but that's exactly what you need to do. So I think I did it pretty much right, and then I mucked up at the end, but that's what you need to do. And then I would have skipped out this entire section here and gone straight to the top there. This still could be an okay time here. I'm not gonna give up on this run. I might be able to get under 25 seconds if I do well for the rest of this section. Also, this town bit here, you can go to the left or right, and there are speed boosts, but it just seems to be quicker to go straight through the middle there. Like, I've tried going left and tried going right, and for one, it's harder, and I always like easier routes because, I've got to do one complete run the entire way down. So if the route's easier, then there's, a better chance I'm going to be able to do it. And it just seems quicker. Like, even though you're probably going a bit slower, just because you're going in a complete straight line makes it way easier. And there we go. That was at an even better time at 1 minute 23.94. I'm taking a note of that because I always forget otherwise. So that is the new time to beat. Not looking good for you as I'm gradually getting better. So this time, I'm going to forget going my fancy route. I'm going to forget trying to do that really difficult shortcut. Even though I got close to it, I'm going to go and try and get one more run where I can get a little bit closer to 1 minute 20 seconds. So I'm going to attempt to get a better speed boost and go the other way. Even though I know it's going to be way longer than if I did pull off that shortcut, I just feel like I've never pulled off that shortcut once. I just feel the chances of me just doing it now in this video are so slim. I want to get a better time on the board first. So this section, I ignore all the speed boosts. I just go gradually down because look how fast I'm going already. Without any speed boost, I was able to go so quick then. Then that's the tricky part, getting through that small gap here. And this one, I look way up to the ceiling, and that was probably a little bit too high, but I look way up to the ceiling to get enough height here. And then this is a really fast shortcut as long as you don't bang into the walls. And oh, I messed it up. That is going to completely ruin my time. Let's just start again. So you can now just completely reset the game. So you press circle if you're on PlayStation, would it be B on Xbox, and then on Wii U, I don't know what you'll press, I don't know what the controls are for that, but you can just go and immediately reset the game now without having to quit out and load it back up and do it all over again. So it makes it much easier for doing what we're trying to do here, and that's just to set a really fast time, because, the second that you feel like you're not doing very well, you can press one button and immediately reset. I kind of generally like to keep going, because if you keep resetting again and again, you're only going to really be practicing the beginning of the track. So I generally keep going down a little bit further, because every time you do it, you're getting a little bit better anyway. So I generally do try and make it to the end, even if I don't think I'm going to get a better time. But there's some cases where you're like, right, this has gone bad. Let's just go and start over and try and do this a little bit better. So here I try and stay pretty tight to that wall there. You do lose a lot of speed, but you go straight into this speed boost anyway, so I don't think it matters too much. And then this one, I probably went up a little bit too high last time. I don't know! There was that one little rock. I saw it coming as well. I saw us heading straight into the rock, and I was like, you know what? I'm not going to turn. I'm going to avoid it, and nope, smash straight into it. Otherwise, that was a pretty good opening. You don't want to go down too steep here, because otherwise you're going to start banging into all of these trees here. So you want to be kind of going just low enough so you're skimming over the top of everything. That was a pretty nice corner there, and this one is surprisingly tricky. You'll realize it yourself if you try and do that shortcut, unless you're amazing. Yeah, that's a pretty tricky one to do, but this is by far the trickiest part of the entire course, making your way down through here and then looping round, and no! So the reason I go so low there is to boost up from that section, you want to be as low down as you can be. To go through one of those yellow arrows, I want to be going through it really low down and then looking up to be able to get boosted high enough to get to the next air. So that was too far low down. Obviously, I smashed into the ground. But that's the reason I am going down so low. And also, anytime you're kind of pointing your head down, you're building up speed anyway. So yeah, you generally want to stay pretty low there, but obviously not quite as low as I was before. And why am I getting worse? I'm supposed to get better. Like, my first 2 runs were pretty good, and now I'm just gradually getting worse and worse and worse. I think I'm just thinking too much. Sometimes you just need to go with the flow and just feel the wind flowing through your hair and just glide naturally through the skies. Like that. Look at that. That was a beautiful turn. So if I can do this this next section good now, we are well on track to being able to beat our 23-second record. Well, it's actually probably slightly closer to 24 seconds, but 23 sounds better. Right, so I want to be down low. So there we go. I wasn't down low enough, so there's no way I'm going to make it to the next air. See, that was the trouble there. You need to be right at the back of it and low down, but it's a really awkward because you come in really fast and from a really difficult angle, and that kind of makes that part there challenging. So let's have one more go. Doing as I have been doing, because that was pretty close then. See if I can get a better time there. Then I might go for the tricky shortcut again, because I think I might need to be able to get that better time. So let's have another go doing it as I was, and then seeing as I became relatively close last time, I attempted it. I might have another go at that shortcut, because I think I could have made it. It was literally just the very last second I messed up on. So let's go down here. That was better. That was much better. Am I going to make it to the next air? Yep, no problems whatsoever. I can make my way to here. So this is when I start getting nervous. Whenever I do slightly well with one section, then I get really nervous for the rest of the course. And I think that's the thing that makes me mess up more than anything else, is like when I do well, it makes me do worse later on, because now I got the pressure to keep the run doing good. But as I said, I've got the trickier sections out of the way. The rest of it, there's not really too many shortcuts or particularly tricky parts. This bit can be quite awkward until you've learnt the right angle to go through, and you do build up quite a lot of speed here, so you've got to try and manage that. But apart from that, this is pretty much the home stretch. And what is the time? Oh, we're going to smash the record. 1:20.60. I'm going to write that down. 1 minute 20 seconds 0.06. That was fantastic. Only a few seconds off my personal best on this course. And he has a little celebration music. I kind of forgot that it goes back to the lobby at the end of the game, because I was just resetting it again and again and again otherwise. So let's have a couple more runs now, just in solo, trying to practice that shortcut, and then I'm going to take it online and see if I can beat any of the random people that I run into online, and maybe learn something from them as well, because another way to really learn the course is to play online, because that way you can kind of watch what everyone else does, and sometimes you see people taking shortcuts and you're like, I did not know about that, and you can kind of see how much faster or slower they go depending on what route they go. So yeah, after a couple more runs here, we'll take it online and see how well the general public is doing on the the glide minigame today. Right, let's go. And oh no, that was a good start. Oh whoa, we're still going, and we're gone. Oh dear, that was awful. I probably should have carried on there, just have another go at the shortcut. But let's give this another go. I honestly thought I was done for that. I carried on going. I could have had another go, because even if I don't have an amazing start, if I get that shortcut, I'm pretty much guaranteed to get a better time. Like, even if I do this whole section here rubbish, the shortcut saves so much time. Like, I'm guaranteed to get a better time, even though that opening was probably not one of my best ones. This is the moment I'm focusing on. This is the big, important moment. Hopefully, I'm high enough to get through this gap. Yep, just about. And I want to go down steep, and then you want to look forward, and then you want to look up here, and... Oh no! Wasn't to be. And it's annoying because you can go and restart sections, but it restarts you kind of too low to get through that gap there. So I'm going to have one more go, see if I can do it. Something that would be great, maybe you can do this, but I just don't know. Be good if you could choose to only start at a particular section. Then that way I could skip out this whole beginning bit and just keep practicing that bit again and again and again. I don't know, maybe there is a way to do that I don't know about. I only realized now that you can reset the game by accident. I just had a bad run and I kind of just knocked all of my buttons and it reset, and I was like, oh, Ah, that's useful. I didn't know that you could do that. So I only even found out about that feature very recently. But right, here we go. Last attempt before we take it online. Go down fast and then look forward and then up, and oh, not even close. Not even close. You know what? Let's carry on the course just to see if I end up doing well for the rest of this section, because if I get a really good run for the rest, this could still end up being an okay time. I don't know if this is a world record beating time for me. And no, it's definitely not, as I smash into the wall. So yeah, let's back out of here. I'm going to search online, hopefully get the same track. And yeah, we'll see how well everyone else is going to do at the minigame. Okay, we are in a game. Everyone has voted for Dragon, which means, unless everyone suddenly changes their mind right now, we should be playing Dragon. And here we go. We are going into an online game. So remember, the time to beat is 1 minute, 20 seconds, and 6 milliseconds. So that's what we want to beat for the time I'm setting down for you. But since we're playing online, I just want to win anyway, just because that's the reason we're playing online, isn't it? Because I want to win. So what I think I'm going to do then is I'm going to try and just set a good, pretty safe time. So I'm not going to go and try and do that crazy shortcut on my first attempt. I want to get a good attempt without any crashes all the way down to the bottom. And then once I have that, then I might try and be a little bit riskier to try and set a better time. But my number one priority for now is just winning the game against the other people that are in the game. So that's my number one goal. So looks like I got off to a pretty early lead there, because it's tricky that beginning, because everyone would assume that it would be quicker to go through those speed boosts. But it does genuinely seem to be much quicker just to kind of gently and kind of, not slowly, but gradually glide your way down that way. So let's go down this way and let's see if we can get a good boost here and go up. Am I going to make it? Oh, I think I will. Oh, this is amazing. I think this might actually be my best start out of any of the other attempts. So if I can keep this up, not only should I hopefully win this online game, but I might be able to beat that time. And woohoo! My belly skimmed the floor then. Oh, that was terrifying. I'm squeezing the controllers so hard. Oh, I nearly banged the roof as well. Okay, I'm playing a bit reckless there. I think I've definitely lost a second or so through some of those close calls there, but I'm still on set to do a really good time. I have no idea if there's someone close behind me. I'm too scared to look behind me either, so I'm just going to keep going as fast as I can. We're on to the final section here, through the giant cherry blossom. Can't see anyone behind me, and oh, no! That is why you don't look behind you when you're racing. Oh, can you believe that? Can you? Oh, what time was it? I didn't see what time I was on. Would that have been my record? Would that have been my record? Then I still got 1 minute 30 seconds. I thought I was safe. I just want to have a little look behind me, and I smashed straight into the side. Oh, that feels horrible. That feels so horrible. Oh, I'm as angry at myself as you probably are angry at me after that. That was shameful. Anyway, that is round one. That was the score, 1 minute 30. Still first place though, so I can't complain about that. So yeah, we're going for the next round. I'll try and do much better than that. And yeah, see if I'll be able to win this game. Okay, we're going in for round number 2. I just spent the last minute or so while we waited for the round to finish, just gradually feeling more and more annoyed with myself. I can't believe I did that. I had everything lined up. Like I only looked in third person because I thought, well, there's no way I could make a mistake here. I just need to go in a straight line. And yeah, it shows how you need a constant concentration. One momentary slip up is enough just to completely lose the round in this game. But that was entirely my fault. No one to blame but me, which is the worst type of mistake. I always prefer if there's someone else for me to blame. Anyway, let's go and give it another go. I was still able to win by a decent amount, to be fair. Like the start of the run went so well. It still ended up being okay, and I didn't actually lose too much time. So if I can do the same again, and look at this beginning. That was beautiful poetry in motion there on that run. We got people joining the game just to see that spectacular run. So let's go down here. That's a pretty tricky turn there. I've done pretty well with that turn, but it's certainly not an easy one. And now we want the boost through the town. I always scare myself that I'm going to go too high in that section and bang that roof, but that was pretty perfect. So now all I need to do is stay looking forward. Stay looking forward. That's all I need to do now. I've got the hardest part of the run out the way. This bit here, as I said, is actually a relatively tricky area, but that went really well. Don't look in third person. Do not look in third person. Straight ahead. Look straight ahead and across the finish line. 119. 119. That's a new personal best. Well, for this this video anyway, 119.789 is the new time to beat. 1 minute, 19 seconds, 0.789. So that is the time, as for now, that you will need to beat. Sorry if you're playing Glide as you're watching this and you were able to beat my last time. The bar has just been moved into the 1 minute teens section. So yeah, I'm going to cut ahead in the video again until we go to round number 3. And I might as well go for it. I'm going to go for that crazy shortcut and see if I'm going to have any chance to get a better time than I just did. Right then, on to round number 3. There's actually only a couple people left in the game right now. I think they all saw my time and they were like, whoa, there's no way we can beat that. I am out of here. I think that's what happened anyway. Right then, so this one, I mean, this is probably going to be a failure. Let's be honest here. Like, let's not build up any expectations. This is probably just going to be a huge failure. I'm going to try the shortcut, I'm going to fail, and then I'm just going to kind of slowly glide my way down to the end. But I might as well go for it. Like, that was such a good time to get on the round before. Like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat it, and if I do, it's only going to be by like a few milliseconds anyway, so I might as well go all out and try and do the crazy shortcut. At least try and explain a little bit better how you do it, in case you want to give it a go. So I want to go down here, and I go forward, and then I go up. Oh, that looks okay. Am I going to be able to make it through the trees? And, oh, here we go. I did it. I did the shortcut. Okay, so I wanted to do another little shortcut on the side there. So this isn't as fast as it could have been, but there we go. I can't believe it. And I captured it on video. There's all of this proof as well. I can't believe it. Okay, I need to not mess up. Don't do anything silly now, Stampy. Don't go in third person. Can you see how twitchy I'm playing? My hands are shaking. I'm sweating. I'm nervous. I'm gripping the controller. I got white knuckles. Oh, this is scary. Right. I need to just not mess up. And I think this should hopefully be a better time than the last one. So, oh, that was close. I was really close to hitting the wall there. Let's go safe and let's go down here and let's go straight to the exit. And the time is 1:17 and 70. Oh, wait. 1:17.736. And look at the crowd. Look at everyone joining in the game. Stories were passed through generations of this time, and everyone had to come to get a see of the famous time. 1 minute, 17 seconds, 0.736. Oh, that was so good. I can't believe it. My final attempt of the video. It's my best time that I was able to get in the entire video, and I did the shortcut. Didn't do as good as I could do. You could have got higher and got over the trees and then done another shortcut, but you know what? I don't care. I was able to pull it off, and that feels amazing. So there we go. That's the time on screen now, the time that you need to beat. So do videos, do pictures, screenshots, reaction videos, whatever you need to do. See if you can beat my time. That is my challenge from me to you. But certainly, that is the end of this video here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!